Alright guys, so game number 3, series tied up at 1-1. We're going to see Almirante in the teal. This time going to be picking Anders. And Xca5 over in the orange, going to be picking Decimus. Hey, there we go.
Why are we not producing power?
You can see what the intent is from Almirante with the rally flag here. Jackrabbit coming across the map.
Augmented harvester upgrade complete.
It's like Xca5's unit pathing across there. It's actually just going to miss the Jackrabbit. It won't be able to see that. Oof. Yeah, I've Xca5 caught onto it. I think he saw it. He's just going to pick that up just in time. Wasted trip for Almirante. I did. And there's a Gen 3rd. Yeah, Gen 3rd from both players. Both players picking up their mini bases.
Mini base complete.
And because of that, really, Almirante's going to miss out on a lot of power here. The Jackrabbit's literally done nothing in the game so far. We're 1 minute 40 in. Xca5 going for the power on the right. He has the power on the left. He's trying to contest this as well. He has his own power. Almirante still hasn't picked up his own power as well. So overall, the map pickup here from Xca5 is going to be very good, and you do not want to lose out on this much power to a banished player, who is also going to be going Gen 5th. Don't allow him to get that. So Almirante only going to be able to gather this. Xca5 even grabbing this as well, so that is a lot of power early on for him. Almirante going to be going into the second generator as well. Still picking up as many resources as he can on the map. And Almirante just missing out at the moment. Do see the armory that was scouted by Xca5. He's going to get a nice scout on the main as well. So just Douglas and Marines. The weird ass looking Douglas with out the helmet. Is it not in the law or something that Spartans should never take off the helmets? You know, like a Mandalorian. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. See how quick that grunt actually took the node?
Marines reporting.
42 population of grunts. Xca5 now going Tech 2.
Receiving fire from ground troops.
Grenade throw researched.
Getting shot at by ground troops.
The enemy has captured our
In Tech 2 now, has one raid camp up, second one on the mini base as well.
We're under attack.
Hasn't managed to pick up any power nodes though. Thought he might have been able to steal this one away from Almirante, but he does not have it, so the Sentinels are going to be shooting his units, while Almirante is going to be putting pressure, probably to try and stop this expansion getting up as early as possible, delaying that as much as he can. Xca5 taking the left node now as well, as you can see on the mini-map. And Almirante going to be taking these two. And that grunt does die. Not going to be able to cap that.
Marines under assault from enemy ground forces.
That triple raid camp. We're going to be seeing a triple raid camp from Xca5. That's going to be a triple spam of Rangers coming out just to deal with this Spartan, really. Quite risky overcommitting like that, because Almirante could just swap into hogs. At the moment, he's opting to go for jackrabbits. I don't know where all his power went. Yeah, it looks like he got grenade thrower, the Spartan and Spartan upgrade, so delaying his Tech 2 a lot. So he's opting to go into jackrabbits to deal with the ranger spam. However, there is a healthy number of grunts here. All Xca has to do is commit to grunt mine, and he will be able to shut down those jackrabbits. Probably the worst turret drop I've ever seen.
The enemy has captured our power node.
I mean, I don't know if he was trying to stun something there, or if he was just thinking, he's eating me alive, I need to make him back off. And now the Spartan is just taking 3 hits from all of these rangers.
Receiving fire from ground troops.
Xca now picking up his expansion as Almirante backs away.
We're under attack from ground troops.
Almost double the population of Almirante. Still 12 seconds away from Tech 2. And all he's really going to have to deal with these rangers is an upgraded Spartan. He's used his turret drop, trying to be sneaky with the base. But Xca does have a scout up there. And the rocket launcher upgrade coming out, thanks to that R&D. He's going to be getting that very quickly. And we do have the garage coming up as well. Xca now has his expansion built. I think we do have a couple of hunters out, and we are now seeing the Apex swapped for one of those raid camps. So keeping with the 2 raid camps and the Apex, a couple of rabbits around the back, a couple of weak ones, a couple on this mini as well, just trying to drag Xca around. Xca going to go deny this expansion. It will need to be deleted by Almirante. Got nothing over there. If he lets it build, it will be a lot of wasted resources. And that's exactly what's going to happen, unfortunately.
Supply pad constructed. Supply pad constructed.
Xca going to be picking up a third base just to stop Almirante from getting it. He's at the other side of the map, so he wouldn't be really able to contest it with his army while he's cleaning this one out. So he just wants to delay Almirante getting that one as much as possible. As Almirante is going to clear out 1 mini base. Expansion only just about to be upgraded. 3 seconds out. Now going to be 3 power nodes to 1. First Kodiak is out on the map. Almirante picks up that mini for himself. He's going to be pushing up to the base.
I'm under fire from enemy ground.
He's going to try and snipe a pad, but Xca's arm is nearby. He's going to be coming down on the Spartan. He won't be able to lose a lot, but he's going to be using this to take down the Spartan shield as much as possible so his units can chase.
Mini base complete.
Does take it down, but unfortunately, Spartan's too fast. Going to be able to get away there. Still no expansion for Almirante, but the Kodiaks are setting up on this left-hand side. As Xca is going to try and upgrade that base. Spartan going to be escaping quite comfortably.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
And there's the Kodiak now sieging down the base. Looks like Xca is just going to recycle that.
Our base is under
Be
attack.
very annoying with these bases. Going to be taking the other 2 bases now, just denying Almirante, slowing him down as much as possible. Still has the grunt up top. I mean, if he grabs this in front of Almirante now, it would be so annoying. Almirante's obviously sent his army over there to do something about this, but like you could just buy it to be annoying and then cancel it, and it still takes like 20 seconds, I think, before your opponent can pick it back up. So you can just keep delaying them like that if you're faster. Base falls. That third base is up for Xca. Tried making an engagement on the Kodiaks. Only 2 hunters in the midst. Drop to it, comes down again. Going to get a nice stun on one of the rangers. Apart from the Kodiaks and Douglas,
Turret constructed.
we don't really have
Allies are in danger.
a scary army from Almirante, really.
Constructed.
It looks like he might just be playing for the Sentinel. He doesn't have Sentinel Beacon to be able to drop in the Sentinels from the Kodiaks.
Marines reporting.
Firebase constructed.
Xca5 really just preparing for that. Getting his third base upgraded now as well. Almirante finally securing his expansion. Probably not in the place he wants, as Xca5 picks this one up as well.
Enemy ground troops won't leave me alone.
Douglas is just a Reaver stealing machine. He's walking around in a Reaver. Xca5 making another push forward with the Shroud as well. Do have a Wolverine in the mix. Shroud going to be cloaking the army, blocking some Kodiak shots as well.
Marines under assault from enemy ground forces.
Turning out with the Kodiaks. Don't know where Douglas is going. Away from the fight, apparently. Poor Kodiak going to get taken down. Almirante upgrades his expansion with this army nearby. Xca5 now 95 out of 100 population. That Shroud does, however, get taken down by these Marines in the garrison. They are Vet 1. Xca5 wants that garrison. Trying to take the Marines out. Marine's going to be swapping. The Power Node's going to be swapping hands a little bit here. Almirante going to be slightly ahead there.
Supply pack.
And he almost has enough to drop the Sentinel in. Not quite enough population, but he is losing units.
Our allies are in trouble.
And now he has enough. We're going to drop it on the third. That's why Douglas is over here.
Spartan under enemy
Yeah, he just
assault.
gets that in now. He's going to be taking down the third of Xca5.
constructed.
Which won't matter too much, because Almirante might lose his only base.
The enemy has captured our power node.
Looks like he realizes that he's going to be picking up a third.
Marines reporting.
Yeah, not a whole ton of base damage. Especially compared to the Sentinel. We got 3 Reavers from him. And that is all.
Under attack.
We only have 3 Reavers from Xca5. Oh, there we go. Another 2 going to bolster that. But Douglas is more than definitely going to be stealing one of them. Here he comes now. He's in a Reaver, so he can use the Reaver jump as well. The Reaver's going to be running away. Sure, he's not really pushing his Kodiaks up to deal with these grunts. But it doesn't look like he went. Desi drop. Man, we're 13 minutes in the game. He should have Desi drop. He has Boundless Fury as well. Well, I haven't really been tracking the leader powers since hardly any have been used. We've seen a beam and that's it. Basically, he's going to get picked back up again. There's no shield on the main. We do have 2 sensor towers. He's going to have to hold this with just Reavers versus Douglas and the Sentinel. And he's not really getting a lot of damage done over here. Almirante not actually watching. It's like he's got a rally point here with the Kodiak going to the rally flag.
Supply pad constructed.
Douglas 042 under attack.
Most annoying players for the Sentinel in the world. But he does have 2 sensor towers. Vortex goes down on the Sentinel. Drop turret comes down onto the Reavers. One of them gets stolen. They're not actually shooting right now because they are stunned. Great counterplay from Almirante there on the Vortex because he would have lost that Sentinel. Xca5 going to be escaping with 1 Reaver. Still putting in work on Almirante's expansion, but Almirante now does have the other base up and running.
The enemy has captured our power
Going to be able to take down Xca's third as well. And all of a sudden, it looks like the tables have slightly turned here in this game so far. Xca going to be on 4 power nodes to 1. While Almirante secures this base, gets it up, loses this one, doesn't recycle the pads, so he won't get too much money back, but both players sitting on a lot of blue.
I'm under fire from
turret
enemy.
constructed.
Still has a Marine here. Grunt. My bad.
Kodiak under assault from enemy troops.
Denying
Denying that node, and we are getting a push up to the main. Second turret on the way up. Kodiak
Garage
retreating.
constructed. Man center
That's this
upgrade
army
complete.
with Balance Siphon and Fury.
Reinforcements level
Literally
1
running around the map, just
received.
picking off units.
Turret constructed.
Sentinel now coming home to defend. It is half health. Almirante going to be upgrading this expansion as well. Another Kodiak going to fall. These Kodiaks aren't cheap either. 525 blue, just lost 2 of them. So over 1k blue. Douglas doesn't exactly have a lot of health. I can't believe that Kodiak just ran through all of that and survived. Sentinel network going to be coming down. We got a Vet 1 Kodiak. Sentinel forced to run away from this Reaver. Going to be taking that down. Really weak Kodiak over here. Not actually being pressured by Xca5. Douglas weak as well.
Spartan is at low health.
Going to get off a couple of extra shots probably before it dies. However, Almirante going to come in with the slam on the Grunt. He's going to try and focus it down with what he has left of this army. Hardly any damage though. We got a Ranger and a Grunt, and this Kodiak is going to survive.
Our base is under attack.
Both players now on even population. Almirante picking up this expansion. Xca5 does pick this one up, but there is a Kodiak and the Sentinel over here. Once again, this base is going to be taken down.
Generator constructed.
The both players will be back on 2 bases very shortly. Almirante does have that upgraded base though. Xca5 opting for the actual triple sensor tower here. Look how much vision he has instead of any sort of shield gen.
Upgrade complete.
See if it pays off for him.
Our base is under attack. Watchtower constructed. Generator upgrade complete.
I need support.
More Kodiaks coming out for Almirante, and this is where Anders really does start to get scary. You've still got the Sentinel out on the map. You've got the Kodiak upgrade now. Desi drop comes down onto the Sentinel. Great wire ability comes off on him, but can he catch him? I don't think he can. Drop turret actually comes down, denying the Reavers. Beam coming down onto the Sentinel. Got a great beam coming down on him then, but just a couple of Reaver shots, he will be dead. Will the beam be able to do it? The beam does take down the Sentinel, and that is very costly for Almirante. 2k blue, 2k power. Bet 2 Kodiak in the middle here. All his Kodiaks getting caught out as well. Vet 1 Douglas getting pulled in. Almirante could not have taken this engagement any worse than he has. Somehow, once more, the Kodiaks just seem to be getting away.
I need support. Getting hit by enemy troops.
I feel like that Vet 2 could have got away. He's still going to get away. What is this? What's going on?
Supply pad upgrade complete.
And let him survive.
Power ready.
Decimus chasing Douglas, trying to take him out of the fight. 3 more Kodiaks just come out of nowhere. Vortex comes down on one of them.
Is at low health.
They're just not set down right now, but Marine going to be healing this one as well. This is the beast. This is the beast Kodiak. Xca5 let him live just for no reason. Why not? Maybe he'll flex and still win the game.
Our base is under attack.
There's just more and more Kodiaks coming out.
Kodiak under assault from enemy troops.
And it's not exactly like there's any good units here for Xca5 really. He's got Marauder Grunt. Don't really do a lot of damage to the Kodiaks. There's no Hunter. Is he making a Banshee swap? Our engineers coming out. We're on a triple foundry. We're going to be seeing more Marauder.
Outpost constructed.
Our base is under attack.
I'm under attack from enemy troops.
Wow, no way.
Power node.
What happened over here? Douglas almost beats Decimus. He gets teleported out as the Retriever Sentinels dropped on top of him.
Front squad here.
Xca5 going to be losing that base once more. Codex are now pushing up into a more advanced position. Douglas
Our
Vet
allies
1.
are in trouble.
More Kodiaks coming
Kodiak
out.
reporting.
No actual Nightingales, so he won't be able to heal Douglas up really. It's kind of just using Marines to heal up the vehicles. Look at this guy. He was red bar. Healed up by 1 Marine support. Now the Kodiaks are
Spartan is at low
moving forward. Bunch of grunts here. Only 2 Reavers.
health.
Could easily jack one, and that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to be jacking one of the Reavers.
Leader power ready.
Sentinel network is up and ready for Almirante as well. All his Kodiaks aren't set down yet, but he does now have a Vet 1 as well. Going to be jumping away as the Sentinel network. Oh, wow, there's so many Sentinels. Almirante 102 population versus 89. So many Kodiaks set down.
Our allies are in
Almirante
trouble.
now picking up his third base. We have a shield on the expansion. Decimus still weak. Ability goes down. He wants Douglas dead. Gets knocked out of the... Oh my god. Gets knocked out of the Reaver. Jumps onto the high ground. Gets pulled back into the mix. What a pull. Douglas does fall. Jesus. They're just getting slaughtered. Hey, buddy, these Kodiaks are locked down. You should be able to pull them like that. Oh, Meloid, can we stop Decimus and the Warlord pulling Scarabs?
Under attack, enemy troops.
Pretty sure that's a big bug. It's annoying.
Our allies are in trouble.
I bet 2 Kodiak is on the front line. I mean, if that was me, I'd want to keep him at the back. I wouldn't want to lose this guy.
Leader point earned.
He gets pulled in and slaughtered. He's had his last breath. One swing of Decimus Hammer going to be taking him down.
Being targeted by enemy vehicles.
Oh, he's going to teleport the Reavers onto the high ground. Beam comes down once more, and the Sentinel is in the heel, but this Sentinel is dead once more. And now Almirante is going to be without that Sentinel for a long time. It was freshly dropped in. See a barracks garage and some Nightingales now from Almirante.
Nightingale ready. Let me know where I'm needed.
Leader power ready.
Vehicles against me.
Harvester constructed.
Our allies are in trouble. Supply pad upgrade complete.
Attack us from the sky.
See on the triple gen. Still taking down these Kodiaks. Decimus is so good into this just because of the self-healing. I think anyone else just gets slaughtered. What is this, all units?
I've got enemy vehicles on me. I've been targeted by enemy vehicles. Over.
Marines are ready to go.
Watchtower constructed.
Locus out now for Xca5. Get some range. We are seeing a single Banshee pop out also.
Our allies are in danger.
A couple of Wolverines out. More Kodiaks in the mix. Infantry upgrades now coming out from Almirante. Does now have a double barracks. So it's probably going to be getting more than just infantry upgrades, to be honest.
Infantry level 1 research.
Already has combat tech Marines. It's going to be buffing his Marines.
Under fire from enemy vehicles.
Douglas now in the garrison. Getting some nice vision on this base for the Kodiaks.
Turret constructed.
I am under aerosol leader power ready. Our base is under attack.
He could just stand still and vet up these Reavers. Doesn't actually have to move. He can just sit under his shield, vet up the Reavers from all these Sentinels.
Supply pad upgrade complete.
Lucky Gen now up on the base. The shield was half health. That's going to stop the harassment from the Kodiaks for a short while.
Hammerpole researched.
Until Almirante decides to push up and do something different.
Captured our power node.
We're under attack from ground troops.
Infantry level 2 researched. Generator upgrade complete. Leader power ready.
Under fire from ground troops. Receiving fire from ground.
Leader power ready.
It's gonna be a minute, guys. Just want to chill for a bit.
Marines ready to serve.
Neural implant researched. Vehicle level 3 researched.
Getting hit from
Almirante going to be making a push forward. This is just... Ugh, it's disgusting. It's so horrible to play against. Beam coming down on all of the Marines. Doing a fair bit of damage to them. Detector's now being taken out. Ain't Douglas in here somewhere? Where is he? There he is. He's jacking a Reaver.
Allies are in danger.
He dies instantly as the Reaver falls. The map is pretty much teal now, though. A shield and cloak over here as well. Just waiting for that Sentinel, I guess. Well, I mean, good thing is Xca5 does have a fair base. It's now branching out a little. Going to be picking off a couple of Kodiaks. The drop turret comes down, gets some nice stuns.
Base is under attack.
He'll get used for Almirante.
Making me angry.
And there's no Douglas, no Sentinel, so Xca5 kind of just running riot with this army comp. He had 5 shrouds. He's just missing the engineers. Warlord now out as well in the mix. Just picking off these Kodiaks.
Our allies are in trouble.
Wolverine here. Show me the top.
5k blue for Almirante. Just no power. Get another gen, buddy. Is he on 3 gens? 4 gens? 4 gens and 4 power nodes, so technically he's on 5 gens, but
Our base is under attack.
Ready for orders.
he's spamming core units. It's the blue he needs. Nightingale going to get picked off as it comes out.
I'm under
Probably
attack
the
from
Wolverine
enemies.
as well, but these shrouds are dropping like flies.
Barracks.
1 shroud left. Viability goes off from Decimus. The shroud does fall. Now the army is going to be susceptible to the Kodiaks, but it doesn't look like there is any left. Douglas is back. Going to get a nice stun on the army. All of these hunters do get stunned along with the Marauder.
Our base is under attack.
Warlord is weak. Has already used his slam. He's going to teleport away from there just to save his army. He's got a couple of units struggling behind that. Didn't manage to catch. And Almirante is going to start chasing this down. We got a couple of raids now coming out from Xca5. Douglas putting in the work. Warlord's going to try and shut him down, but we do now have stanchion snipers from Almirante for these 2 leaders. Couple of snipers in the mix, only a couple though.
Turret constructed.
Decimus has now lost his shield. Douglas hijack almost back. Will probably be taking down a Wraith. Ward is now weak.
Citadel upgrade.
Vortex goes down on the snipers. Actually going to cloak and get away. Xca5 cannot see them to follow up with the Vortex. Warlord still pushing over here. And the sniper's probably going to be able to take him down. Douglas gets in the garrison. The Warlord does fall. Not going to hijack.
Leader power ready.
Marines getting chased down
Leader power ready.
by the Wraiths. There's a lot of Wraiths here. And this army really cannot fight that. Douglas gets Vet 1 from killing nothing.
Getting shelled.
All of those Marines do go down along with the snipers as well. And Xca5 still on 90 pop. Almirante on 97. No one really getting any leeway though. Making a push. He's now going to be swapping to that cloaking generator on the main base. Wonder if he has a stopwatch like Sentinel. Yo, Sentinel's back soon. Better get that cloaking gen up. Don't want any backdooring on my base.
Raid under heavy fire.
Our Spartan is at low health.
Douglas finally going to get healed up by these Nightingales.
Logistics level 1 research.
Logistics coming out, and it looks like just a whole spam of Kodiaks for Almirante. See, he's going to be making a push around the right-hand side, though, as Almirante goes around the left. He's going to be cutting through the middle, but can this army really contest this? All he has is a bunch of Marines. Kodiak's obviously putting a lot of damage on vehicles, but he does now have NGs, Reavers in the mix. Not as many Shrouds. Scorch Mortar has now been researched. So we're going to be seeing the Ironclad Wraiths come out with their Blitz skin. They should literally just be able to run over these Marines with those fucking spikes. Jeez. Kodiak actually gets pulled into a better position there by the Decimus. Sentinel Network comes down on top of the army. It's just a big spread of Kodiaks now for Almirante. He's not overcommitting with them. You can see he's got some in a forward position and some really defensive that are just out of range right now. A sniper up here as well, just for the extra range, the extra vision. And we are going to be seeing a push onto Xca's base. Douglas gets knocked out of a Wraith during that fight. Well, I guess Almirante is doing a much better job with Anders than Xca did in the first game. But you could have that first game rust. This game probably going to shake it all off, since the first two games were very quick. This one going to be lasting 32 minutes so far. There is no time limit here either. And this, we're here for the long run. This is a best of 9. Advanced Logistics level 2 coming out for Almirante.
Logistics level 2 researched.
Big heal coming down from Almirante. All the Sentinels here as well. Both players lacking on power. They have a lot of blue. So easily be reinforcing with Wraiths. Almirante is still spamming Marines.
Logistics level 3 researched.
Seen some Shrouds come out.
Our allies are in trouble.
Not really getting any leeway there.
I'm in trouble.
My god, this is actually blinding me. I'm so close. Fucking hell, what is going on? It's a nice picture. It's a thumbnail shot right there.
Leader power ready.
That's the YouTube shot. The money shot.
I'm under enemy attack. Wolverine here. Show me the target.
Couple of Ickle Banshees. Gonna try and kite around on the Kodiaks.
They try and pierce my armor.
Our allies are in
Just running around the left. There is 2 Kodiaks here for him to pick off. The shield has finally fallen, by the way. These Kodiaks are out in the open. Looks like Xca is just going to be running through them. Almirante forced to bring his Wolverines and Nightingales back, but these Kodiaks are getting picked off. The wraparound looks like it has worked so far. But he's now fighting away from his shield. He's only going to teleport half of the army away. Almirante is going to be able to obliterate the other half.
leader point earned.
Drops down to 80 population. Level 2 beam coming down. Not actually killing anything. Just red bar. I guess he lost his Nightingale, so he can't heal them back up. But he does have 4 foundries on this base as the shield comes back up.
Allies are in danger.
Wraith shield comes back on. Big heal comes down as well.
The enemy attack.
Heal up all of these Wolverines. Oh my god, the shrouds are getting obliterated. The Y ability comes down from Decimus. This has to be so annoying. Sentinel Network now on top as well. Right on top of the base. These foundries are weak. One of them is going to go down. We'll cut off some of his production. Wow! Spirit Support only had probably 2 suicide grunts in, but it dies. This could be it. The base is half health. Xca still at 100 population, but he did lose 2 foundries. That's cut his production of Wraiths in half. Slam now coming down on the Warlord. There is a lot of Wolverines here, and the Kodiaks are positioned perfectly. He could move up the rest. Looks like that is what he is doing. Going to be moving up the rest of the Kodiaks now to try and get in range of this base. You have a lot of weak Wolverines. The Shroud's just getting obliterated. 10k blue for Almirante. Xca down to only 2k. Running out of money in the base is now red bar. He's sending the leaders out on a mission to take out the Kodiaks. Clocky Chain coming up at the back. Engineer now out.
They send infantry to attack me.
Oh, the Wolverines actually got moved away from the Engineer, so they're not going to be taking it out, and Xca going to be able to heal that base right back up. Douglas down red bar as well. Going to be running away from these leaders as much as possible. Douglas weak. The Warlord weak. Warlord gets a nice slam off before he goes down. But he does go down. Douglas has no health at the back as well. They're going to try and take down the cloaking tower. Base back down to red bar. Could be dead if the NG had anything to do with it. Xca going to be recycling all of his pads, and he is going to be giving up on that base.
Our base is under attack.
Fortify level 3 researched.
Almirante now has finally been able to push Xca back.
Kodiak in play.
Sexy little blister back out under the cloak. Shield gen coming up 20 seconds away. Almirante is making a push forward with all of his Kodiaks. Xca back against the wall. Scarab coming out 100 seconds.
Ready to crush the enemy.
He's in a tough spot now. We have the Nightingales on Douglas, healing up a little bit. Desi Drop comes down, Y ability goes down on the Wolverines. Going to be doing a good amount of damage, but the heal does come down as well from Almirante. Now spreading the Kodiaks all over the place. That Spirit Support once more gets taken out, but the Suicide Grunts do come down. Don't know what that's going to do. Just drew fire, really, from the units. Banshee getting taken down. Shield does fall. Yeah, and Almirante really has great amount of vision on this base. Xca running out of money. Just losing unit after unit after unit. Level 2 beam comes down on the army. Gets off a good beam. Got level 2 Vortex ready now as well. But the Detect is still here. So we've got the one Wolverine at the back and the Nightingale at the front. If he can take them down, he can hold for a little bit longer. Full shielded Wraith going to be stolen away by Douglas. Decimus once more is red bar. Scarab only 18 seconds away. Blister back now gets taken out. Drop turret comes down at the back as well. That's literally all Xca is going to have left, that Scarab. Almirante has such a good spread of Kodiaks. We've got Banshees coming over the Kodiaks now. He picks up this base as well. Got Foundry and a barracks on there. Not quite sure you need the supply pad, buddy. 12k blue. That's kind of greedy.
Our base is under attack. I'm being attacked by air units.
Scarab is now here, but that's now it. 40 population is in that Scarab. 18 and everything else. And look how quickly his health is disappearing. We're forced to use that shield. Balance Cypher going to heal it up a little bit. But Xca's main getting absolutely obliterated. And there you have it. Almirante 99. Going to be taking game number 3. Within 40 minutes. So annoying to play against. But burning Decimus like that against the Nandas. I think Almirante has come out with a great pick there.